Welcome guys. Welcome to Daily Crypto Trading. Today we're going to do a TA of Cardano. If you've been following my channel, you know I have been covering Cardano for 3 years when everyone was running away when it was 0.02 cents, something like that. I was buying Cardano like hell, right? I even made a video about the next crypto millionaire with Cardano 3 years ago. You guys can watch it there. I didn't make TA, I made some kind of news at that time. 3 years later, I almost did a 100x, actually did more than 100x, right? I sold almost at the top, not the top, I think I sold at 2.5, something like that, but back small again and sold again. I made TA video at the time. Again, you guys know where to check, right here, check, right here. And we're back to the fort, guys. People are farting like never before. I remember this exactly in 2018, 17, when people were running away, they were panicking. You know, they bought at the top and now it's all down. They lost all the money. So yada, yada, yada. You know the story, right? And to these people, stop fighting, because this is how the market cycle works pretty much. And I will explain you in my TA with Elliott Wave how these things work, right? So just have patience, guys. Cardano is a great project, all right? It is insanely great project. However, there was a lot of hype, a lot of FOMO from the retail investors, and they got wrecked. So guys, let's just jump straight into the chart. Just a friendly reminder, I am not your financial advisor or financial advisor. I'm not giving any financial advice. Do your own due diligence before you buy these coins, or you might get yourself wrecked. If we look at the weekly chart, guys, and just jump straight into it, we can clearly see what kind of formation we have. And yes, if you've been following my channel, you know what this is. You guessed right, this is the Elliott Wave. We have we have a wave within a wave. All right, let me just explain. We have wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. These 1, 3, and 5 waves we call impulsive wave. The 2 and 4 wave we call corrective wave. All right, we typically see some kind of A, B, C correction zigzag. That is what we call them, right? But this is leg 1 for wave 1 before we see the biggest wave, which is wave 3, guys. So at the moment in the Elliott Wave theory, we are in wave 1 right here, the bigger wave. So we are at the moment waiting for the bottom. Where is the bottom? Are we bottom out or not? All right, guys, we can go lower, but if we take a trend line over here, all the way here, we can see we actually have great support at the moment. So it is looking good. The question is, will we keep these levels? And we take a fast look at the fib levels. We can see at wave 5, we can see it almost hit the 0.786 before we saw a zigzag correction, right? Usually all the ways at level 5, we see a bigger correction as now, right? This is here where the people are saying Cardano is dead, is a stable coin, all these kind of things which happen most likely. You guys probably hear it all the time. And if you look at wave 3, right over here, we might go all the way to $5.5, the fib level 2. Usually we actually go to this fib level, which is 1.618, right? So let's just stay conservative. I'm gonna just adjust it. We usually go over there, and then we can go over something like this, right? Because usually the wave 3 is actually the biggest gain, so therefore I'm taking all the way over here. And then it can get overextended there. I made a mistake. There we go. It can go overextended, but we need more data. We need more information before we can confirm, guys. So let's stay conservative. All right. Can this TA get invalidated by looking at the Elliott Wave? Of course it can. Just if we go to wave 3, if this happen, right, maybe at this fib level or this fib level is 1.618. That is what I believe. But let's just go here to have some hopium, right? If the wave 4, all right, if this is important to know, if wave 4 go below this fib level, right, these fib levels are important, 0.786 and 0.618, all right. If we go lower, right, if this fib levels go lower than this and it closes below, right, then this TA most likely will get invalidated. It can still happen. However, the likelihood for this, probability for this is not that high. Just have this in mind. Just remember, guys, these things doesn't go straight up. And remember, we are at the weekly, so it mostly likely would do something like this, right? in a small time frame, right? That is a wave big, is a small wave, right? And these are the bigger waves, all right? Just have that in mind. Nothing goes straight up unless it's a pump and dump, and Cardano is definitely not a pump and dump. Let me show you something sexy, guys. If you look at the RSI stock, this is looking very sexy. I mean, look, we are at the oversold area. What does that mean? Well, usually when things are oversold like this area, right, we see a huge pump to the upside, usually, all right? That is where people will FOMO in there. That is where the institution will pump money in. That is where the bots will begin to pump and so on and so on. This is the accumulation phase. This is where you buy and DCA way down till we see more upside. So remember again, this will not take days, something like that. It can take weeks, a month, all right? I waited 3 years. Let me just remind you of this. 3 years before I saw a big pump. But again, we are in a bull run, guys. I believe we still have great gains to come. Also look at something else, guys. Let me show you. If you don't see, you will see. If we look at the trend line going up like this, then look at the RSI also. It goes down like this. So what does that mean? Well, my friend, that means we have a bullish divergence unfolding. That usually, but not usually, that almost all the time means that we see some kind of upside. All right. Remember again, this is the weekly chart, so it can take weeks before this happens. But we are unfolding bullish pattern from bullish pattern to bullish pattern, guys. The only bearish pattern, or not bearish pattern, bearish scenario I can see is if the Bitcoin keep going down or correct itself even more or anything like that. Remember, the Bitcoin is heavily correlated with the traditional stock market like the S&P 500, and Cardano and other altcoins are heavily correlated with Bitcoin. If we take a look at the forward chart, we can see Cardano is forming a falling wedge. That is a bullish formation, all right, and we can see it's already break out. The question is this a fake out, right? So the thing we can see at the moment, if you look at the 21 SMA, we can see that Cardano actually break through the 21 SMA in the forward. This is important. Now Cardano they have to stay above it, all right, because then it can use it as a support to the upside. This is very important to understand. Of course, we will have resistance, which I will show you. So resistance line will pretty much be here, over here, and there will be another resistance over here if we look at the VPVR at the forward chart. We also have some more resistance. Let me just show you. I don't want to make all kind of things. Let me show you. If you guys see here, we have resistance over here and over here, which we broke through, all right? So this two other resistance will be this one and this one. Keep an eye on this, guys, in the forward chart. At the moment, if Cardano break this, they will be even more bullish, because then we make a higher high. That will be great. We need to make a higher high from this high. That will be great. We already made a higher high from this high, so that is great, but we need to be above the 21 SMA still and use it as a support if we want to keep going up. If we take a fast look at the daily, again, nothing much to say. We are not above the 21, but you guys can see it. The kiss of death right over here. It's trying to kiss it, get rejected at the moment. We need Cardano to fight. We need to have more charm, right? We need to go above this 21 SMA. This is very important. Also, if you look at the RSI stock, again, very sexy. We are oversold, which means we have to have a bounce back to the upside. The same goes for RSI stock. We, of course, need to go above RSI 50. That is very important if you want to see any upside. As for MACD, again, looking good. We have a reversal going on. The question is, if we get rejected again, will we see more downside and keep going down, or will it go above the 21 SMA and keep it as a support? Fear and greed index for crypto. I've been talking a lot about this. I will keep talking about this. This is a very important tool. I am a simple man. I buy fear, sell greed. I'm going to keep saying that, guys. I always buy fear and always sell greed. That is how I make sure my emotion is in control or in check, because I don't care. The best TA guy can say he doesn't have or she doesn't have any emotion. That is a lie. Everyone have emotion, and these indicators help us to acknowledge these emotion. At the moment we are in fear, so I just buy at fear, and when we are in greed, which we won last month, I just sell slowly. All right, and I just buy back. At the moment, 32 in fear. Altcoin season index. Are we in altcoin season? The index is saying we need to be 75 and we are at 43. So that is a no, we are not. But when we are, oh boy, things go explosive, parabolic. It's insane when things are at 75 and we have an insane run. But we are not in a season index, guys. Thank you for watching, guys. If you enjoy my content, subscribe to the channel, hit a like, hit the alert button, join our free Telegram group, and of course guys, see you on the Telegram.